Embrace your customers, embrace your community, and just be there for them the same way that they always show up for you.
I love that.
This is Founder to Founder, where we sit down with the people in the arena with us, founders fighting the good fight of entrepreneurship, the late nights, the burnout, the breakthroughs, and the joy of building something our communities can see themselves in.
Hi, I'm Taylor Tankson, the co-founder of Tribe and Oak. I have really bad issues with sensitivities to candles. They give me headaches, they make me sneeze and cough. So it was kind of a project for me and my co-founder, now fiance. So we shared it with family and friends, and they encouraged us to start the business.
Hi, I'm Patrice Chappelle, the co-founder and co-CEO of Melon Brand Skin. My son, when he was a lot younger, 7 years old, I could not find any skincare products for him on the market. And it's very prevalent in our communities. Absolutely. With eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis. That's what made us start our company.
So many of us are first.
Yes.
Right? Like we have to come here, we have to break the glass ceiling. We are taught like community first, right? Mm-hmm. You are lifting up as you climb, and we haven't got our footing yet. Access to capital, mentorship, all of those things. And going forward, we lack because we are the first. We're really trying to figure it out, and we don't know what we don't know. And we're looking to our peers around us to make sure that we are all sharing the information we have, at the same time trying to grow and scale at the rate that other businesses are. And we're lacking the funding. We're lacking the access to people, right? And the access to kind of those places.
And to your point about being the first. So that's why I created this company with my son, Bron, is because I'm trying to start the generational wealth in our family. Yeah. You know, that wasn't there before. Mm-hmm. You know, I came along, so that's something that I want to pass down and leave to him. And I think that more of us as Black, especially women-owned founders, should be doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what community teaches us anyway, right?
Yes.
And I think I want to talk about community because it's really, really important to us. Like I said, we're taught as Black women, you lift as you climb. Right. We're taught to be the best, always, stand up. So like how
and be strong all the time.
And be, girl, girl, I'm tired just thinking about that. But yes, like community kind of pushed us to start our business, and community is seeing us through. Like, how has community shown up for you?
So I would say that because we are a Black-owned brand and our audience is Black and brown people, they've really showed up for us, especially during this time where it has been very tumultuous and the economy is tanking. Everything is going wrong, especially with the current administration. People are still buying, even when they didn't have jobs. When they didn't have it, they still were pouring into our business, and we are so thankful for that. Yeah. We are actually in the process of starting an online community on our Circle app, and so that's something that I want to cultivate and give back to the community. It won't be any charge for people to join as a community member, but I think that's very important to keep near and dear to your business, is to embrace your customers, embrace your community, and just be there for them the same way that they always show up for you.
I love that. That's really exciting. I can't wait to sign up.
Yes. Yeah. How has being on We Love Us impacted your brand and benefited you?
Oh, it's been so exciting. So it just launched a few weeks ago, but just the platform to have our brand, right? Tribe and Oak is an emerging brand, as any brand is. Like, trying to get through the muck and make sure that you have that visibility is a really hard task. So being able to be put on that platform with really some heavy hitters, I must say so myself, but being able to get that visibility and helping our brand grow and just be amplified, it gives us, it gives our consumers, they trust us, right? It builds brand trust. And that's something that we didn't pay for. That's something that we just get for being on the platform. So I'm excited to see how much further it's all going to go, but just being able to get that visibility really, really helps us as an emerging brand.
Getting the first order, that was the most exciting. And since being on this platform, we have received orders every single day.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you. We're so excited. My son is excited, even though he doesn't understand the magnitude of a lot of this, right? I mean, being a part of, Essence and having them to invite you in is just so... It's such a wonderful feeling. Absolutely. I can't really put it to words. I'm kind of speechless and still trying to just process.
We have some huge brands that I'm sure both of us look up to. And, and they started somewhere, and we get to be in those seats, right? Yes. And that's because of opportunities like this. So, it's an action, it's amplification, and it's protection.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. So, Patrice, we got to get in the muck, okay?
Okay.
What is one misconception that people have when it comes to running a small business?
That's a heavy question, and that's a good question, too. Yeah. I think the misconception is that there's more people behind the scenes doing everything, when it's really just I can speak for myself, it's just me. It's me and my son, and I'm trying to be the co-CEO, the co-founder, all the things. And it can be stressful. And so making sure that we're getting these orders out on time, making sure that we're pouring love into every package and, every email, every social media post. Absolutely. There's so much. And a lot of times we burn out.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that people say, it takes a village and you have your community. We do, but it's so hard to ask for help. So a lot of times as founders, we want to ask for help, but we just don't because we feel like, oh, that's going to make me look weak or like I can't handle what I set out to do. And you have so many naysayers, and some of those naysayers can be people that you love the most or people that think just stick to your corporate day job or, there's other brands out there that can cover this. And there really isn't. We're filling a gap in the market that other mainstream brands just aren't covering. And so we're here to stay, but it's a lot of work when you think about it. So what are the misconceptions that you feel people have?
I mentioned me and my co-founder, we still work full time. So there is a kind of a one leg in, one leg out kind of ideal. We're trying to manage the business while still growing, and we're trying to do it at a scalable pace, right? Because our day jobs are paying the bills to give us the freedom to be able
and
to
financing
financing our business to give us the freedom to be able to build. So I don't have the full answer to that yet, but I will say I have had to come to the terms with I can't do everything. I can't be everywhere. There are some sacrifices that I have to make daily as far as how my time is spent. I get off of my day job and I come home. I'm answering emails for Tribe and Oak. I am, putting socials, like what are we going to put on there? What about this caption? What do we have to ship today? Is there a wholesale order? Did you see that email? Kind of all of those
it's
things.
It's like your 9 to 5 and then your 5 to 9 is your business.
It's the business. So I think just letting go of knowing that I can't do it perfectly and being okay with just being able to do it all. I actually saw a video on TikTok about that. Like we think that we have to do everything 100%. You have a goal. If you don't meet the goal 100%, you think you failed. But kind of shifting to thinking to say, okay, if I was able to do 10% of what I came here to do, that's still successful. Right. Because Lord willing, we have another day to try it again. So just letting go of the perfectionism and knowing that I can't be everywhere as much as I would love to be.
So what does success look like for you in the next chapter, especially since we're coming up on 2026 and 2025 was just, oh my gosh, it was hell.
Right. Well, listen, I don't know if I hit them numbers, that Powerball, because that can mean something else. But as I mentioned before, myself and my co-founder, we work full time. So success for us, it means being able to scale and take advantage of opportunities. Tribe and Oak is a luxury home essentials brand. Our packaging has been upgraded because of grant funding and things like you said, and we did that intentionally because we want to be on the shows of Bloomingdale's and just really expanding our wholesale partnerships and getting into more retailers. So that I think that will be our goal, some sustainable growth and scaling for the business.
That. And everything you said for me, like, and for my son, like I feel that within the next, he's a freshman now in high school. Yeah. So within this next 4 years of high school, I want us to get to a point where by the time he graduates, he can step into the CEO role full time. We are running our business, on a national level, a national scale. We're in stores, like you said. Yeah. Also, there's so much synergy between you and I or our brands because we also did a rebrand on our packaging this year. Nice. And that was by way of, getting grant funding like this year that we've gotten. Yep. So we're shelf ready, we're retail ready. So just being able to get into retailers, possibly like Macy's and different places that truly need us because there is a huge gap, in the market. And then We Love Us is bringing in these orders every day. Getting those orders coming in every day on our site as well. So just making sure that we're scaling responsibly because I feel like that's very important. You don't want to move and grow too fast.
Absolutely.
But there's so much potential with our brands. And I'm really just looking forward to everything that we have coming.
Yes, it's so exciting. Come on to 2026. So I am Taylor Tankson, again from Tribe and Oak. We are so happy to be here. You can find us at WeLoveUs.shop. You can find us at Tribe and Oak on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of the places. And you can find us at tribeandoakhome.com. So we can't wait to see you again. Thank you for having us. WeLoveUs.shop, and we are ready to work.
It's Patrice Chappelle again. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching us here on this episode. You can find us on WeLoveUs.shop. Be sure to check us out. And again, thank you so much for tuning in.